What up, y'all? Welcome to Angel's Chill Spot. We about to get on a new one right here. Cop rescues two kids living with their extremely toxic mother, y'all. Let's get
I
it.
did hear the baby yell. Somebody called 911.
She kicked me. How many people are going to ask me the same question? You're not manhandling me, setting all my stuff down. You did hurt me enough today, thank you. You are grabbing me very hard.
She threatened to kill all of us in the house if I ever screamed in this house ever again.
On March 11th, 2024, officers responded to a residence after a report of a woman harshly disciplining her daughter for not making breakfast correctly, prompting the
Oh my
girl's
God.
7-year-old sister
How you discipline your baby for not making breakfast correctly? Who does that?
to intervene.
So I talked to
Shouldn't you be cooking your child some breakfast? Like, come on.
the girls, and then Jacob talked to the mom. So just give you the lowdown. So the oldest girl is, I think she's 13. I did not do a sworn with her yet, but basically she says her mom told her to make eggs for her friend Roscoe, who's not here. He apparently left during this.
Roscoe, especially when the cops came, Roscoe went running, homie. He like, fuck, I'm out of here, buddy.
But he lives nearby. Anyway, she was making the eggs for the friend. Daughter says mom told her to put sour cream in it or whatever. She didn't do it right, and then mom got mad at her. She said she was probably mad because the attitude she gave her as she left the room. But anyway, apparently mom got mad. She says mom started hitting her with her hands, her feet, and her fists. That continued. The little sister got involved, tried to
Oh no, this lady's crazy.
pull mom off. The sister grabbed her by the hair and stuff. I will tell you the 12-year-old has a very good bite mark right here.
Huh? Did she bite her baby? You bite your kid? Who the fuck does that? What the fuck? Come on, bro. What?
Broke the skin. There's skin missing. I've already photographed that with a scale. She also has a bloody lip. She says that continued. Said mom tried to hit her with a broom multiple times. She said they've had prior issues, but she says Leo and DCF have not been called before. And then the younger daughter, she knows that a thing occurred and that they were fighting and she tried to pull her off. So I don't know about the younger one's 7. I don't know about her statement. Yeah. Being she was on her sister's bed, so I'm not sure. The one sister said she said mom threw her iPods away when she was mad and said she went to call her dad and mom broke her phone, but neither here nor there.
And you see that? They probably call him the father because they feel like they don't feel safe around their mother, so they're trying to call their dad and the mom throws away their phones. What? Come on, man. Oh my God. I tell my boys all the time, two of my boys live with me half of the week, every week. And I always tell my boys, if anything happens or there's anything going down, call me. Call me right away. Let me know. Every Sunday I get my kids, hey, how's everything going on at your mom's? Everything's okay. You guys feel safe? You guys okay? And for their mom to be throwing away their phones and iPads and iPods to contact their father, that's some bullshit, bro. That's some bullshit. This lady needs to be arrested. She needs her kids taken care of her. Somebody needs to take her kids and someone else take care of them children.
She wasn't calling 911 or anything like that at the time.
She didn't get into the whole, what started it. She said daughter was being disrespectful, so she told her, you're not going to talk to me that way, and took her phone from her. As she turned around to walk away, daughter kicked her in the back, and so she told her friend, hey, you can go, you don't need to be here for this, I'm just going to discipline her and take care of this. And that's when she said daughter went ape shit and started screaming, carrying on, making a bunch of scene out of it, but she does have blood on her left hand, and I was like, what is that from? She goes, oh, that's from my daughter.
Where's the witness? I'm not sure. He was talking to 2 guys when I walked up, but
Damn, who does that with their children? I understand getting frustrated with them, whatever, but you don't bite your kids. You don't just beat them in their face, or you don't beat them like come on, bro. You just don't do that.
didn't make it over there yet.
That's a
next
no-no.
door neighbors in the blue house called as well.
Okay.
So we had callers. They said that they had heard them going for 30 minutes inside the house. They never saw anything, but said they could hear them fighting inside the house for about 30 minutes before we showed up.
Do you folks happen to see all this by chance?
No, I didn't see it, but I heard it.
You heard it?
We were just standing, me and my father were standing outside just talking, and we heard a bunch of commotion and hitting against the walls, and you was like, somebody gonna break that window. No, that was just right now.
Yeah, well, we heard the
And we could hear the yelling. I did hear the baby yell. Somebody called 911. But I have a 16-year-old daughter.
Sure.
And I know how, it can be, and they can get so. But then when the door
No, but still, it doesn't get to that point yet. I have Jaden. Jaden's not my biological son. And I never get to that point. Yeah, we argue. I get in his face sometimes. But a lot of the time, I'll just take his things and say, look, you're punished. Do what you got to do. Or if he's pissed off, whatever, his mom tells him, go outside, take a walk. Go cool off, come back home in 30, 40 minutes, and then, But fighting and biting your kids and ripping the skin off.
opened, the little baby ran out the door, and I went and grabbed her. And then shortly after, that's when everybody else came out.
Okay.
But we could hear the commotion. I did hear the older daughter saying, someone help, and someone please call the police. The other neighbor heard the same thing. So that was when he called the police. I walked down and asked him, are you calling the police? He said, yeah. Mm-hmm. And we basically just kind of kept the kids over here until the police arrived.
Hey, I'm Officer Bryant. How are you? You okay? You can take your time.
Yeah, catch your breath. As soon as we're done with all this, your
All right,
stepmom's just pulling up, and we'll get.
So they're interviewing the little girl. So most likely, if they're under 18, I guess they can't show them. But we'll just listen and see what's up.
Get over to you. That way you're not by yourself, okay?
Do you swear or affirm the statement that you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay, so what happened there?
I was making coffee for one of her friends, and then I was making eggs for her friend, and then I went to go hand it to him, and she was like, "F you," and then I went crying to her bedroom. She came in there ripping my AirPods out and was like, "I'm gonna beat you, I'm gonna beat you, I'm gonna beat you." And then she told me to give her my phone, and I refused to give her my phone because she don't pay for it. And after that, I went to my bedroom and I sat in there, and then she came in there and went on top of me. And so first it happened in that back room right there, as you could see the window. And she got on top of me and started beating me. I went to my room finally, and then she came to my bedroom and started beating me even more. After all that beating, I went into the living room and kicked her because self-defense. It broke off again in there. And then I went to my bedroom, sat down, and she was just keep beating me, and then grabbed the broom and was beating me with the broom. And then I was keep trying to go outside. I was like, let me out, let me out, let me out. I want to go out. And then after 5 minutes, I finally got her. She started running outside to here. And then I went outside, and then I was like, call someone, please, someone call 911. Help, help. She was keep coming up to me. It was like, get your back inside, Daddy, you're gonna have more consequences.
Lou and Corporal Blair would sit on the police department. She said she feels nice and comfortable with you, so if you and Officer Baker here don't mind hanging tight, we're gonna have to have.
Damn, man, how can you do that to your kid, man? You can't do that.
Minute until Dad gets here. We're gonna go interview my
at his truck right now, so we should be here in probably traffic control, so 20 minutes.
No worries. We got nothing but time. We just want to make sure that you can.
Okay.
So if you want to hang tight with them and Officer Baker here, we'll give you an update as soon as we have one. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Well,
I'm recording.
Yeah. No worries. We're also recording, and if you want.
We all are
Why her ass recording anything, bitch? You about to go to jail. The fuck?
on the
same page. Absolutely.
This is the face of trash, you guys. Trash right here. Look at the trash face right now. Comment down below of this garbage right here. Garbage parenting, okay?
If you end up wanting any of our body cam footage,
I
super
know
easy to
how
get a
to
hold of.
subpoena it. Yep, I do public records on a daily basis.
Easy. Cool. Just wanted to make sure you were clear on it. So you live here, correct?
Yes.
And then the two girls we have in the car,
She's like a goddamn crackhead.
both your daughters?
These are both my daughters. Yes.
Alrighty. Does anybody else stay here in the house?
Just me and my daughters.
Just you and your daughters?
Yep.
Is anybody else here at the time that this whole thing went down?
When she first was disrespectful, yes. She kicked me. That person left and wants nothing to do with it. And I can't force anybody to come back. Just like I can't force that child to not scream and carry on and hit me and carry on.
Yeah, absolutely. So
She really thinks she about to explain herself and be off scot-free. Get the fuck out of here.
what I am going to do is request a sworn statement from you. Are you willing to provide one about what happened?
I mean, Absolutely. I mean, I feel like I've made a statement. Where's Officer Baker? I mean, I made a statement to him already. So I've said everything. Okay.
Well, we just got to get the official one. We're the ones actually working your call.
His little thing that he was, what was he doing then? If he was
So he's getting an initial, but we like to get a sworn one if we can. That way we're locked in on the
we're
truth,
gonna
whole
have
truth,
1,
and
2,
nothing
3,
but the
4,
truth.
5, 6. How many people are going to ask me the same question?
Unfortunately, with stuff like this, you're going to get a little bit of repetition, okay?
Yeah, so body
Just
can't
bear
get
with
all
us.
you wear.
Yep.
Let me guess, you got 250,000 TikTok followers too. Fine.
Has every statement that I've said on it thus far.
Absolutely.
So you go back from
But
there.
I'm the
Those are
one
all
writing.
sworn statements.
I'm the one writing the report,
Correct.
so I like to make
Are
sure
those
that I
all
can.
sworn statements that said on you?
No,
All
they're
right,
not.
so there are statements nonetheless that you have on audio recording and video
So
recording,
I'm the one
correct?
writing the report. I want to make sure I have the clearest image of what's going on, right? If I'm going to be the one telling the story.
All right, so
So,
I've told the story now.
so this is going to be a sworn, tape-recorded interview taken by a law enforcement officer pursuant to Florida Statute 117.10. If you will, raise your right hand for me. Do you swear or affirm the statement you're about to give be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Before we get into it,
Yeah, rolling
just
her
because I feel like a
goddamn
reasonable
eyes.
person probably wouldn't feel like they're free to go, even though you're standing at
I've
the door
already
of your
asked him,
house.
so we're great.
I'm just going to read off your Miranda warnings, so I'm sure that you've heard them. They don't mean that you're under arrest, but because we're asking you what could be incriminating questions, and I don't feel like you're free to go, I want to make sure you know them, okay?
Very best.
So, you have the following rights under the United States Constitution. You do not have to make a statement or say anything. Anything you say can be used against you in court. Those rights in mind, are you still willing to talk to me?
No, I'd like a word present if you want a sworn
Totally
statement.
fair. Absolutely. So what we are going to do at this point is, if you would,
Arrest
put
you.
your hands behind your back.
I am under arrest. Hold on.
Yes, you are.
Yeah,
Do
arrest
not
her.
manhandle me.
Do
I'm setting
not-
all my stuff down.
do
I
not
am,
tense
but
up.
you are manhandling me.
Do not tense up.
Oh God.
My house, get my wallet, sir.
He's not manhandling you. He's arresting you. Fun.
We'll deal with that in just a moment. Is there anything out of the house you want? Come with you.
My wallet.
Your wallet? Where's it at?
It's right there on the couch.
What's that you say?
Tiny pack wallet. Yeah, I need shoes.
Absolutely. Where are your shoes at?
Shoes are in there as well. Can you do something instead of
Absolutely. We can step aside.
Are you going?
Of course.
Can I make a call?
Garbage.
Not right this second, no. You can make a call from the jail.
Oh, I'll jump off the phone.
I'm sorry yourself.
I'll hurt myself if I need to. The kid hurt me enough today, thank you. I'm so glad
Baker
this
come
child
down.
gets to learn. Once a day, she gets to do what she wants. Congratulations. You are hurting me.
we're gonna-
You are
we're gonna have
grabbing
a-
me very hard.
'Cause you're
Both of
trying to
you.
yank.
I haven't yanked.
That's why I told you to slow.
Listen, your kid's always gonna here and there do, not follow your rules, whatever. But your job as a parent and as an adult, you need to know what's over the line, and what you done was way over the line. You're the adult here, not the daughter. Okay, so you have to make sure you're handling your children. If you want to handle them tougher, you handle them tougher, but you can't step over that line where you're punching and biting and clawing at your daughter's face, beating them with a broom, and all. Like, come on, bro. You're the adult in this situation. You don't act like a fucking nut like that. And this is what she deserves. This is what she gets, and I hope she loses all her kids, and someone else adopts her kids or takes care of her kids, and her children can be in a better home, getting raised by someone that knows how to raise children, and not someone that just beats their children till they listen. So yeah.
I've been super calm.
I just have a seat for
I just wanted to kind of keep you guys in the loop. We got fire checking out the kids.
Yeah, I heard
Mom's going to jail based on our investigation. I can't get too in depth with it just because technically it's still active. But I wanted to thank you guys for taking care of the kids and for calling and for speaking with us. It does mean a lot because those kids need it.
They
So,
did. It
Yeah,
seems
they
like
definitely did.
yeah, absolutely. I just wanted to give my heartfelt thanks.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you, guys.
All right. You want to ask her your EV supplement questions? Catch your breath? Yeah, absolutely.
He just needs a couple more questions and then we'll be done. And then we'll be able to leave it, right? Alright, so
Has your mother ever threatened to kill you or use a weapon against you?
Yes.
Yes? All right, could you explain that for me?
It was a couple months back. She threatened to kill all of us in the house if I ever screamed in this house ever again.
She threatened to
All of us.
Okay. If you ever screamed at her again?
It screamed in the house.
Screamed in the house, okay.
Yeah, and I don't know if she said out of anger or
Has your mom ever strangled or choked you?
I don't know if this is kind of choking, but like getting on top of me and covering my mouth.
You on top of you covering your mouth? And could you go into detail on that too?
Like she goes like both hands and her whole body force on me.
Okay. Does your mom have access to any firearms or any weapons?
Yes, there's in the house.
There's in the house?
I don't know where, but there's knives in the house.
You don't know where? Okay.
Well, I know where her knife is.
You know where her knife
The
is?
knife is on like
A little girl knows where the knife
I don't know
is.
if it's still there, if she moved it, but it's on like the orange thing and it's sitting up on it.
In the living room? Okay. Has your mom ever attempted or threatened to commit suicide?
Yes.
She threatened to commit suicide.
What?
When was this? Was this recent?
When my Pepe died.
Okay.
Mom is being placed under arrest for domestic battery and for child abuse. And there's a chance we have some more charges coming down the line after
I think this is the dad. This might be the dad.
we do a couple of the details. But she's already in cuffs. She's going to be headed up to jail.
And then it's funny because like you'll go to court and the mom and dad, you know, fight over the to be with the children, who gets the children more. But sometimes some of these mamas, they crazy as fuck and they shouldn't definitely be with the children. Really, this lady should have never got custody of the kids, knowing how crazy she can choke her kids and start punching them and biting them. Like, nah, bruh.
We don't personally do that. It'd be something that the court can decide if they want to mandate. That being said, you have your ID on you. We can't release the children, unfortunately, until we run you, make sure you're not a wanted or something. As soon as you come back free and clear and we get your phone number taken down, we're going to release the kids to you and send you on your way. Do you have any questions?
You guys have the card, right?
Yeah. I'm going to grab you some paperwork here in just a second.
And if we can get the case number, the reference
It'll be on
number.
that. Yep.
Okay, perfect.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't have all that.
And then everything start to finish is all open on body cams as well. That case number we give you, you'll be able to get all of our body cams so you can see everything start to finish. Yeah, and I just wanted to touch base with you, let you know neither one of you are in any kind of trouble. So more than anything, we have been worried sick about you. Thankfully, CP was good neighbors. They called us. Some other neighbors were calling us. I just wanted you guys to not in any trouble. That's why we were so urgent on wanting to get your dad down here, get your stepmom down here, and get talk to you. I know this is we're going to try and get you out of here in the next few minutes. Thank you, sir. And then the guide is for you guys to keep. Okay. It's got Officer Bryant's name, badge number, and the case number on the front. And then I highly recommend reading through it because it's got all of the different services that are afforded to you guys as having a practice team. Okay. I know it's throwing a lot at you all at once. Do you have any questions right now?
No, sir. She can break it down later when I come to.
The woman was charged with DV and child abuse.
Yeah, so there you go, you guys. That's it. This lady is fucking crazy. She deserves what she got. Comment down below what you guys think. Like I said, I don't think she deserves her kids. She deserves to go to jail for what she's done. And damn, somebody's mother's got to do better, bro. But anyways, till the next one, I'll check you guys out later, y'all. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Go check it out. Unpopular. Go subscribe to their page. They got some good videos on there. I want to keep watching some more. See you guys on the next one, y'all. Deuces.